Hi everybody, it is me, Andrew, and this is going to be a video kind of talking a little bit about something new that I'm offering and kind of the differences between what I've been offering in the past and what I'm offering now. So I'm still offering tarot readings because that's my bread and butter, but I have also started to offer Lenormand readings, and as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to tell you the differences between a tarot reading and a Lenormand reading the way that I see it. So Lenormand readings are, we'll just go a little bit further back than that. So tarot cards are, if you're watching this, you probably have some familiarity. If not, tarot is a system of 78 cards with a major arcana and a minor arcana. The major arcana deals with themes of life, spiritual changes, the journey of life, and archetypes. The minor arcana deals with a lot of the everyday situations that we face and living our day-to-day life. So when a tarot reading is done, there are a plethora of ways in which it can be performed. So for me, I read tarot as a way to empower you and let you know kind of how you are doing on your current path. I don't necessarily read tarot use tarot rather as a predictive tool. I use it as a tool to empower you where you are right now to make the best decisions for the future. So when it comes to Lenormand, Lenormand is predictive. That's the very nature of a Lenormand reading, is predictive, is prediction. The difference in tarot and Lenormand is that tarot has this ability to draw you into the card, and you can be, you can pull any card and be drawn to a symbol in that card and not necessarily be drawn to the meaning of the card, but your intuition, your intuitive senses and your psychic muscles they just kind of go wild with tarot, because you can be drawn to a flower in a particular card that changes the whole meaning of the card into something that the card never meant, but you go off your intuition and kind of go with it that way. So tarot is more kind of a free-flowing, kind of fluid way to divine, to use it as a divination tool. Lenormand is really cut and dry. Lenormand is one of those things that it is a yes or no. It is a, basically you draw the cards, you read it, you're like, done, and it tells you pretty much what's going to happen. It tells you how it's going to happen. It tells you everything involved in a situation. So it gives you a really good snapshot. So much like with tarot, there are spreads for Lenormand. There are 2 card, 3 card, 5 card, 7 card, 9 card spreads, all the way up to using all 36 cards in a grand tableau. Lenormand does not really afford you the ability to draw a card, and if I drew the Lilies card right here, and this is the Fairy Tale Tarot by Lisa Hunt, Fairy Tale Lenormand, sorry, by Lisa Hunt. If I drew the Lilies card, I'm not going to be drawn to the frog and really just have a message about the frog. The Lilies card will mean something. The Lilies card will be like, this is what's going to happen. So in this case, the Lilies card, I always see, depending on the card that it's drawn with, if it's drawn with a man or a woman card, I see it as being a significator card of someone who is more established, someone who is a little more knowledgeable. It could be an older person as well. So with Lenormand, when you draw cards, you just draw them and say what you get, and then you're done. And I have actually, when I first started learning Lenormand, I actually bought, the first Lenormand deck I ever got was Cielo Thompson's, which is the Scrying Ink Lenormand, and I was really interested to learn it, and that kind of started me on my Lenormand journey. And then along with Ethany and Donnelly Rose, I began learning Lenormand and offering Lenormand readings to friends and family and such, and now I'm offering them as a service to all of you. So when you get a Lenormand reading, it's very important to be specific. It's important to have a specific question with details, because Lenormand can take the question that you have and kind of give you the energy around it tell you what's going on, and then tell you what you can expect in the future. The more specific you can get, the better. So if you're like, this sounds really interesting to me, I offer a 3 card, a 9 card, and a 36 card option. So if you really want to get to the nitty gritty of anything you got going on, the 36 card spread is going to be legit. But with Lenormand, it's just really interesting to note that these readings are meant to be short. So it's literally meant to be like, oh, this is what you needed to know. This is it. Ta-da! That's pretty much going to be what it is. A 5-card Lenormand reading. I think it might be 3, 5, 9, 36. I'm not sure. But the 5-card spread takes me about 5 minutes, honestly, if that, to fully read it. And then that's even with adding like 2 cards on the end. So I could go more in depth with that one if I wanted to, and I more than likely will. But Lenormand is just one of those things that is very, very different, that people are like, whoa. And especially people that have been reading tarot, because I've been reading tarot for over 5 years now. So I am so tarot minded that Lenormand was kind of one of those things that I was like, what is all of this? And now that I'm learning it and I've learned it, because you never really learn it, you continue to learn. It is phenomenal. And the readings that I did a few free readings for people on Instagram in exchange for reviews, and they were all like blown away, absolutely totally blown away by the accuracy and the pointedness of Lenormand. So that's kind of some of the differences between tarot and Lenormand. So with tarot, you can really go deep, get esoteric, get very spiritual, and just like really make it a ritual. With Lenormand, it's like bam, 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 and then you're good to go. So I'll give you an example. So the 3 cards I just drew are the bouquet, the ring, and the book. So if I was to draw these for a client, I would say, oh, so it looks like there's going to be a gift or an invitation, right, to something that involves commitment. So the ring is about commitment, relationships, that kind of stuff. So it looks like there's going to be an invitation or a gift of some kind of commitment, or someone may be actually gifting you a ring. That's kind of what this could mean. So it could mean someone's getting engaged. Looking at the 2 of these, I feel like that could be what it is. Now with the book is all about knowledge. The book is all about learning. So there's going to be a lot of learning involved in this process. So I read 3 cards as subject, does what, how. So the subject here is an invitation. What does it do? It causes a commitment. How? Because you learn about it. Because you bring that knowledge in to your awareness. So there's an invitation that's coming, and when you become aware of it, that's going to renew a commitment or cause a commitment to happen. So given a question, this gets a lot more specific. So if you were going to ask me, let's ask the Lenormand, let's say Tanya wants to know about her job. Okay, so I drew 6 cards for Tanya to know about her job. So the cards are the crossroads, the whip, and the anchor. That's the first 3 cards. And then the bouquet, the book, and birds. So it looks like Tanya's job is going to require her to make a choice. It's going to make a choice for how she's going to look at this situation. And it looks like she might be getting another job offer soon too. Because where she is right now is just really repetitive and really redundant, and she knows this, and she's mulling over this, and it's really been made aware to her how redundant her job is. But coming up in the future, we do have some stability. So we have some, because the anchor is about that stability, being in that one place, and the birds are about friends. It could be about gossip. So if we're looking at it from a negative perspective, we can say that there's a lot of gossip keeping her where she's at, right? There's a lot of gossip keeping her kind of tied down, keeping her from moving. But if we look at it on the flip side, it looks like that she could be moving forward with a group of friends. So her and a group of friends could be leaving the job. Now, it all depends on the context of the question that you're asking and that kind of stuff. But Lenormand is so pointed that it's like that. A reading goes by like that. That's why you'll see the prices for the Lenormand readings are very low, because it's a very quick reading. It is very like boom, boom, boom. You get a video telling you you're reading, and then you're good to go. So, except for the 36 card spread, the 36 card spread I believe is $45, which is, actually it is $45. So that's just simply because I'm using all 38 cards and we go deep into a situation. So I am super excited to be offering Lenormand readings now. I'm actually going to be featured as a Lenormand reader in a book coming out in the, I don't know, book coming out later this year by a major publisher. And I don't know how much more I can say about that. But, so, be on the lookout for that, and I'll let you guys know when I can say what it is and stuff. I'm not even sure yet. But, so, yeah, if you want to book your Lenormand reading, have your specific question in mind, go to the link below, and we'll have some Lenormand fun. I just wanted to make this quick video letting you know kind of about Lenormand and how cool it is and how freaking awesome Lenormand is. And I will be seeing you guys very, very soon. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Bye.